Waiver of interest and penalties in terms of Section 128 of CGST Act. The Section 128 of CGST Act provides waiver of interest or a penalty are both related to demand under Section 73 of CGST Act pertaining to period July 2017 to March 2018, financial 1819 and financial 1920, and said provision shall be effectively from 1st November 24. Timely payment notification 2024, Central Tax Reduction 8 October 2024. The CBIC wide caption notifications are notified that date up to which tax is payable as per the notice or statement or order by specified classes of person of waiver of interest or penalty under section 128 of CGST Act. Notification shall continue to effect from 1st November 2024 and date of payment of tax correspondence to the tax of registered person is summarized below. Class of registered person date up to a tax can be paid to avail the benefit of Section 128 of CGST Act. In the case where the notice or statement or order referred under the clause A, B, C of subsection 1 of the Section 128 of CGST Act has been issued March 31st March 2025. In case where the notice is issued under Section 24 CGST and order passed by the official presume the direction of appeal authority, appellant tribunal or court said notice of order shall be considered as one of the reference clause A and B, date ending completion of 6 months from the date of issuance of order by the proper officer, a redetermination of tax under 73 of Act. Rule preceding the procedures of notification 2024, Central Tax dated 8 October 2024. The CBI caption notify the introduction of Rules 164 of CGST rules wherein the procedure of filing applications and conditions for the closure of proceeding under Section 128 of CGST Act has been laid out. Summary has been given below. Particulars form and date of filing, mode of payment, waiver of interest penalty in both respect of notice or a statement section 128 1A CGST GGST SPL 01 before 30 June 2024 DRC, waiver of interest or penalty are both in respect of order passed by the officer sale under 739 CGST Act and order passed first appeal authority section 128 1 GBC of CGST. GST SPL 02 before 30 June 2025, crediting the amount of electronic liability registered. The procedure similar to payment of pre-deposit of filing applied before tribunal. In the case of payment is already made to DIR 603, the application of DIR 03 to be filed. Waiver of interest penalty are both in the case of initial notices under issued under 74 GST Act. However, the appeal authority tribunal holds director officer redetermination of tax and demand notice issued by 73A. A GST SPL 0 within 6 months from the date of communication of order, redetermination tax at 73 GST. Same is mentioned in the 128 1B C of CGST Act. Remark, a separate application need to be filed against each statement, notice and order. The amount of ITC denied on the account of Section 64 of CGST Act, which is now available in terms of 16B 5 and 6 CGST Act, to be deducted while filing the application under the caption section. Also, a separate application to be rectified is not reduced to be filed. At the time of filing an application, document evading withdrawal of appeal or right application, if any, filed before the appellant authority, tribunal or court, as the case may be need to be uploaded. In the case of order of withdrawal has not been issued by the concerned authority till the date of filing of the application, applicant is required to upload copy of application of withdrawal of appeal or right petition. A substantial copy of order is required to be uploaded within 1 month of issuance of order. The withdrawal of the concerned authority keepers. In the case of the statement, SCN order or issue in multiple period, including period covered under Section 128 in order to be filed application under the caption section, tax demand is as per the said section. SCN order has to be completed discharged before the date of mentioned above. Further, the insurance penalty of both pertaining to the period other than the cover under the caption section will be required to be discharged within 3 months of the date of issuance order from GST SPL 05 and GST SPL 06. In the case of officer of the view, the application, the form SPL 01, form SPL 02 is liable to be rejected. He shall issue a notice of an GST SPL 3 within 3 months of the date of receipt of application for the opportunity being heard to be provided before the issuance of the notice. Reply against a notice of SPL 03 to be filed within 1 month of the date of receipt and notice and GST SPL 04. In the case of reply is found satisfactory, officer shall issue an order of form GST SPL 05. The same is found unsatisfactory, the officer shall issue the order in a form of GST SPL 07 rejecting the application. The time limit of issuing order by the officer is 3 months from the date of expiry of reply GST SPL 04. The case reply is not filed expired, the order is issued within 4 months of the date of issuance of a notice in the form GST SPL 03. If the order of form SPL 05 and order of form GST SPL 07 is not issued within the time limit discussed above, applicant shall be deemed to be approved and the proceeding shall be deemed to be concluded. The case of appeal has not been filed against the order passed in GST SPLC reserve within 3 months of the date of the order. Communication the original appeal filed by the application is yearly withdrawn for the applicant. The application of SPL 02 against the order mentioned BC and section 128 shall stand restored. Appeal can be filed against the order of GST SPL 0 rejecting the application waiver within 3 months from the date of publication after terms of 107C or CGST Act. However, subject amount of appeal shall be restricted to the applicable waiver, interest, and penalty of section 128. If the appeal authority held that the officer has wrongly rejected the application, said appeal authority shall pass an order at GSTSP 06. However, if the appeal authority held that the application was rightly rejected, the appeal has filed undertaking form SPL 08 stating that it has neither filed or intended to file appeal against the order and appeal authority 3 months of later issuance of order at GST. In the case wherein the additional amount of tax become payable in the light of appeal filed with the department, it is addition tax not paid 3 months on the date of order passed appeal authority, tribunal revision authority, as the case may be, order passed with GST SPL 05 form SPL 06 shall be avoided. If the taxpayer is required to pay any amount, interest or penalty, both account or demand pertaining to the period other than the paid covered under the caption SPL 056, the same shall be within the month of issuance of order SPL 05 SPL 06, the order shall be filed. The circular CBSE issued notice 2/30/32/2024 GST dated 15 October to clarify certain aspect of the waiver, interest and penalties issues. The benefit under the caption section shall be available where the tax component has been paid before the date on which the section has come into effect. As long as the amount has been paid on before the notified date 31st March 24, the said payment of tax shall be considered for the benefit under the caption section. And the amount recovered from the tax officer as a tax due of any person on behalf of the taxpayer against particular demand shall be considered as tax paid under the caption. Yes, subject to recovery being on or before the notified 31st March 24. Whether interest or penalty are both recovered from the officer towards the demand section 73 pertaining to period covered section 128 and adjusted gains the tax amount payable under the caption section. Now, since the refund interest and penalty is not available, the same can be adjusted towards the tax payable under the caption section. And the benefit under the caption section will be applicable in the case where the tax amount has already been paid and notice and order as interest or other parts involved. Yes, however, said the interest or penalty shall not be related to the delay filing of returns and delay of reporting or supply. The benefit under the caption section has been availed if the taxpayer intend to avail the partial waiver of interest or penalty both by making a part of payment amount demand a notice and statement order of to litigate of the remaining issue. Now the benefit can be only be availed in the full amount of tax demand and notice statement order. Where the taxpayer has applied for the benefit under the caption section where the notice order involves multiple period in which benefit available. Yes, the benefit can be availed. Taxpayer may fail in tax payment demand in notice statement order. Further, the benefit waiver interest penalty shall be available only for the period covered under the caption. This is respect of payment and interest for the penalty. Both the tax periods not covered under the caption section is same to the pay 3 months on the date of issuance of CGST 3. Are the benefit and the caption is available matter of IGST compensation. Yes, subject to the full payment of tax, which include payment of CGS, GST, GST, compensation demand and notice written. But the benefit caption section will cover the waiver of penalty under the provision late fees redemption of fines. Late fees redemption fines is not eligible for waiver under section 128. Where the payment is available, waiver under the caption section can be made utilizing ITC. Yes, however, in the case of demand is pertaining to RCM's liability for the e-commerce operator under the section 9(5) of CGST and demand to be paid by the debiting electronic passenger, where the benefit caption section is available up to quota imported IGST payable under Customs Act 1972. Since such sales demand would be raised under the Customs Act, not under Section 43. Disclaimer: the article provides general information existing at the time preparation. We no responsible to update it with the subsequent change in the articles in the newspaper, update news and update affiliate adventures. There is no accept responsibility for the loss.